Good afternoon, you're welcome to Flip TV News. I'm Christian Chico. Let's take a look at the headlines. Breaking news, Tinubu'S in-law declares support for Peter Obi. The new Naira notes, federal government seeking out of court settlement is accredited to El-Rufai. Emefiele arrives Villa, urges compliance to Buhari's directive. Wike says he's not happy with Buhari over decision to ban use of old 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes. And lastly, Obaseki orders for Oshomale's arrest. Let's take a look at the news in detail. The in-law of the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, T-Mac, has revealed why he is supporting the flag bearer of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. T-Mac, in a recent interview with Pat Utomi and Onyeka Onwenu, revealed how Obi was there for a popular singer's family, Christy Esienibokwe, when she died. The Nigerian flutist disclosed that he got a call from Obi, who was the governor of Anambra State at the time, that he wants to be part of her burial arrangement. He noted that Obi sent a private jet to pick up her corpse and other people involved in the burial arrangement and also stayed with them for 3 days. According to T-Mac, the Labour Party presidential candidate gave 10 plots of land and 10 million at the time. T-Mac also pointed to the simplicity of Obi to the event, adding that the governor had only 2 suits, brown and black. He said he was surprised that a governor could be that simple and not have a collection of clothes in his wardrobe. T-Mac says Nigerians need a president like him who can put in an effort to make things work in the country. The flutist stated these days after he was spotted in Obi's presidential campaign, which was held in Lagos State. On El-Rufai, responding to the federal government, Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State has alleged that some federal government officials are seeking out of court settlement over the controversy trailing the currency swap policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Recall that the Supreme Court adjourned the suit filed by state government to challenge the Naira redesign policy of the Apex Bank till February 22nd. But El-Rufai, in a statement released a few hours after the Apex Court's adjournment, dismissed reports that some governors had held a meeting with the federal government over the issue. The governor, in a statement by his media aide Muyiwa Adekeye, said the terms proposed by federal government officials were to allow only the old 200 Naira note to remain legal tender and be circulated by the CBN till 10th April 2023. According to El-Rufai, they claimed that the CBN had already destroyed the old 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes that had been deposited, but that those persons who still held the old notes could redeem them up to 10th April 2023. On Emefiele, the president of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, on Thursday said he had met with the leadership of at least 15 commercial banks since the president Muhammadu Buhari announced his latest directive on the new Naira policy. Emefiele's visit comes hours after the president, in a televised message, announced that only the old 200 Naira note will remain as legal tender until April 10, 2023. The CBN governor was at State House for a separate assignment. He said the meeting with the bank executives earlier on Thursday was to ensure an ample supply of the old 200 Naira notes to alleviate the suffering of Nigerians. According to reports, Buhari had earlier on Wednesday said the old 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira banknotes are no longer legal tender in the country. On Wike, Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State has chided President Buhari on the announcement over the old Naira notes, 500 Naira and 1,000 notes as legal tenders. Wike said the 3 banknotes should remain legal tender pending the determination on the case by the Supreme Court. Wike, in a media chat after the president's national broadcast on Thursday morning, described as a corporate interference the pronouncement of the president that old 200 Naira notes remain valid for 60 days while old 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes cease to be legal tender. The Supreme Court having given an interim order, we should have waited for it. As far as I'm concerned, it is a corporate interference which is not good for our system, for our democracy, the governor said. However, the president in national broadcast on Thursday directed the Central Bank of Nigeria to release old 200 Naira notes into circulation to coexist with new 200 Naira, 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira banknotes for 60 days. In his reaction, Wike said though the Naira redesign policy is targeted at some people, The timing and implementation were wrong. The governor said he thought the president would have obeyed the apex court of the land and not interfered. Over to Edo State. Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, has ordered the arrest of his predecessor, Adams Oshomole, over his alleged role in the protest that led to the destruction of banks and the death of no fewer than 3 people in the state. Obaseki, in a Wednesday statement by his Commissioner for Communication and Orientation, Chris Nehikari, alleged that Oshomole, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, mobilized thugs to vandalize banks and disrupt the peace of the state over the naira scarcity. The statement read, "We have been around the city all day speaking with the protesters, and we discovered that it is more than meets the eye. At this stage, we call on security agencies to arrest Adams Oshomole for questioning and to account for his movement, especially here in Benin City in the last few days. He deliberately instigated the protest of the people." With that, we've come to the end of the news on Flip. I'm Christian Chiku. Click on the like button. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.